Hi, everybody. Can you hear me now? All right. My name is Laurel Taylor. I don't have a fancy title or job. I just feel we are all in distress. I did not plan to come to talk today. I just planned to come and be here. However, a friend of mine, a published author from Northeast Pennsylvania, wrote a poem and asked me if I would read it for him. So that's what I agreed to do. I also, though, first I want to say, keep one more little trick they're playing. I just read this morning the GOP plans not to put a lot of the Medicare, Medicaid, health reforms, denials into effect until after the primaries, so that it makes the Democrats look bad, and hopefully we'll be there to look bad. So keep that in your mind. So I want to give credit to my friend Tom Serra in Northeast Pennsylvania, who asked me to read this. Here lies a man with a gun in his hand, who fought and died for what he believed in. Over there rests a child who never grew up, sacrificed by a government who betrayed it. The voices that cry in the darkest of nights are unheard by those who could save them. The Joker is now asleep at the wheel, pretending he knows what he's doing. Oh, he knows quite well, as his coffers full swell, the hungry he has so gladly forsaken. The time has come for the people to stand on the shoulders of those gone before them and shout in one voice as loud as we can, we're fed up and we're not going to take it. Now is the time for the good to awaken. In the year of the venomous frog, it's our hearts and our country that is breaking. The lies that are spewed are not well rehearsed. They fall from his tongue just like breathing. Ablaze in the twilight, last gleaming, the great house has tragically fallen. As millions march in defiance, the billionaires are lining their pockets, laughing while people are dying. Let me ask a question, the answer I'm sure you know well. What worth is your money in hell? Again, I shout for this stance to be taken. We're fed up, and we're not going to take it. It's time for the good to awaken. Again, reading on behalf of Tom Serra from Pennsylvania. Thank you.
Now let's show us some love. That concludes our speaker. And before we continue, okay, hold on one second. It concludes our speak. We have a plan of action. Okay, we don't want to just have a rally or protest. We want to have some action here. So if you go over to the table there and you pick up a form, there is a there is a link. We want you to verify your voter registration, and also like I said, if you hadn't voted in 2 years, or you know somebody, just update it. Make sure it's update and current. Check it frequently, and talk to your family and friends. There are a lot of people that are registered but don't know what's going on. So that's where we get to the 10-10-10. We can win. If everybody did that with the crowd we have out here, even with the crowd out here, we'll probably have 5,000 people alone. So let's do the 10-10-10 and tell them to call 10. We can win. Continue to show up. I like to. There were 3 anti-DEI bills that passed the House. And we are so grateful to Governor Josh Stein for vetoing all 3. Let's give him some love, y'all. To our governor. We're going to give him some love. And also, we have more work to do. We want you to call your legislators. And for New Hanover County, that's Deb Butler, who's the only, probably the only one that has kept the people in mind. There's Deb Butler, Senator Bill Rabon, Representative Ted Davis, Representative Charles Miller, and also Senator Michael Lee. So we want you to call them and ask them to uphold the governor's veto. So we have those action cards of all those particular people. We have those action cards as well. Also, so we want you, before you leave today, have the list of people to call, and we have that here for you. Also, continue to hold legislation accountable. You can email, call, or you can visit them. Also, for text alerts to different events, text Justice to 1-888-353-VOTE. That number again is 1-888-353-VOTE. Text Justice to 1-888-353-VOTE. So we are so grateful for those that came out today, that stood in the trenches, because it was pouring down, raining out here. So thank y'all. So much love for Women Organizing Women. Sandy, thank you for our sound system. Thank y'all so much for the love that was shown here with our co-sponsors. Thank you, Black Leadership Caucus. We have our Brunswick County Chair here. We have Robert Bellamy, as well as Raphael, our Hispanic Director. And we have Shanita over here, who's an ambassador as well for the Black Caucus. So we will continue to fight as we move forward. And we're going to continue to speak truth to power. Okay? We're going to continue to do that. So thank y'all all for coming. And when they come at us, we will resist. We will. Resist. We will. Resist. Because giving up to this unjust government is not an option. Giving up is not an option. And thank you for the love, y'all. Have a good day.